Okay, I can't blame you for that one.
I'm not alone.
I can't blame you for that one. I laughed
Boom.
too.
I don't feel as bad now.
You are now all at the crossroads of destiny.
Yeah.
You are now at the crossroads of your destiny.
What have you started? What?
Right.
Move forward! Move forward! Move forward.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, there was one other spell I wanted to cast first, but I don't think it has a macro.
Which one is that?
Dimensional Anchor.
Dimensional anchor. Sure. A minute.
I wanted to cast it on Ravis before I dismiss a different spell.
I never figured out how to do that, Ari.
Keep in mind that's only a 1 minute per level.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, did we? Yeah, I forgot to.
I don't even know how to do that, so I'm just winging it.
Okay. So, yes, you may cast that.
Okay.
Okay. So, you stretch forth your hand. This is a level 4 spell, and a green ray springs from your outstretched hand. You don't really need to make a ranged touch attack for this because he's unmoving, and it's a ray. So yes, the light goes over Ravis, and he is covered in a shimmering emerald field. Extra dimensional travel is now blocked for him.
Now, I can dismiss the... what is it?
Miracle.
The miracle spell easy enough from anywhere, I imagine. Is that right?
Yes. But it's not... It's less of you dismissing the miracle, more like you have to cast it again in order to take it off.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize I'd have to cast another one.
Yes.
That does take up one of my level 9 spell slots, but it seems that that's what people want me to do. But again, that could be cast from anywhere in the house.
Yeah.
Okay. It's obvious to me that Ravis does not want to talk while I'm around. He wanted to speak with all of you. So, it's probably best that I am not in the same room. Am I not able to exit because it looks like Jalarum moved himself in between me and the door?
Jalarum, are you blocking him or no?
He is.
I could move away.
No. I mean, is your character trying to block Owen or no?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Not trying to. You just wanted to see what was going on. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because people were arranging themselves so where I wouldn't be able to get through certain points. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
I am a curious cat.
I'll bet you are.
Curious kitty.
Oh, there's Faithurin.
Yes.
Wasn't sure where you were. I need to dismiss the spell.
So you are going to dismiss the spell.
That was my intention. But like I said, I'd best not be in the same room when Ravis awakes. He does not want me to be a part of his discussion.
I'm not going to believe you until I see Ravis.
If you say so. I already wanted to cast the spell from here.
Oh, ever gonna have some explaining to do? Okay.
All right. So, what's beeth going on?
Well, he is released from the sleeping spell that I put on him. That is my intention.
All right. So,
After
Owen-
which point, Owen is walking out the door.
No, you're not.
Why not? Is there a reason why not?
Yes,
I thought
there
that Robert
is.
Didn't want me to be anywhere nearby.
There.
Can Ravis speak at this point, just for the record?
And apparently, oh, is that what that is? Oh, she made a drawing. Okay. Is that what the whole plan was?
Yep.
One way or another, I was going to keep everyone as safe as possible until we found a plan and were as prepared as we were capable of being.
I was going to wait until everybody had their discussion because it seems obvious to me that
Can Ravis speak
I
at this
shouldn't
point?
be here.
In a second, in a second, dude. Phaethon and Owen are having a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Phaethon, I thought that I had just done what everyone had asked of me, and now I'm not being allowed out of here because, I don't know, what was it? I thought Ravis didn't want me anywhere nearby when he was discussing things with everyone else.
Not everything is to do with Ravis.
I getting the sense that you have no interest of letting me out.
Not until I see Ravis, and not until I'm sure we will all be as prepared as we are capable of being.
Well, then I guess my
You can wait
earlier
here with
spell of not having Ravis be able to follow me until after everybody had had their discussion was kind of a moot point. I was going to wait until everybody had their talk first, and then wait for you outside.
You are part of this team whether you believe it or not, Owen. You're one of the people I will protect, even if it means sometimes protecting you from yourself and your own stubbornness.
I thought I was doing what Ravis had asked of me.
All right.
You know full well exactly what you two had discussed before in the dreamscape. I thought you knew this.
But as I said, not everything is about Ravis. You can wait here and he can discuss with everyone. But that doesn't mean you have to be outside in the middle of Bator.
A bit disheartening.
All right. Now we shift over to Ravis, who has woken up and is feeling pretty stiff.
Well, my back's gonna be feeling that for the next millennium. He opens the door.
All right. Yep.
And you're going to need to give me vigil on the room, because I can see nothing right now.
You can't? That's...
Go to the Google
maybe-
Hangout, you'll be able to see it.
Oh, wait, yeah, it's because of where I was.
Yes.
So yes, Ravis opens the door and steps out.
Morning.
Hey, you!
He
Amber
looks
keeps her
at-
head down.
He looks at Jalaran, Anna, Ivan, does a count. Where's Phaethon and Owen?
By the entrance there.
Having a conversation.
Owen, as you walk into Phaethon's room, you notice that it's trashed.
Is it?
Yes.
Faye's had some emotions.
I was about to make a very sexist joke.
You said it now! Might as well put it out there!
Women, am I right?
Oh, God. Really, man? No.
boy.
Yeah, I'll be relegated to the couch for the next year after we're married, but hey, totally worth it.
The couch isn't a fitting punishment. Men think it's like camping. I'll figure something else out.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
Dun,
ominous.
dun, 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 dun.
Hello, Faith Owen.
Ravis.
Where is Owen?
I think, went into my room.
I see. Let him know. Let him know to meet us at the table. We all have much to discuss.
So then you do wish to include him.
Raava just turns back to her with an odd look. Of course.
That is what I figured. Yurlissa,
Really not
please.
what I understood from all our conversations, but I guess I just made a fool of myself.
Oh,
you most certainly
did.
Trust me on
that one. Bird.
Fairthorn tells the Yurlissa apparition to relay Ravis's message.
All right,
As he's walking
Ravis,
past them, he says, "Everyone, follow me to the table. We need to discuss strategy."
Yurlissa moves over to Owen, who relays the message that Ravis is awake and he wishes to speak to everyone, including you.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. Also, I've given the view. I've given like Lucid the camera, so that Owen doesn't have to continuously be the camera.
Okay.
Camera Brady.
Yeah.
Yay!
Whoops, I moved both of them. I meant to just test that out with Lucid.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we have a camera bird.
So is Owen.
Must be a drone.
So I'm guessing that Owen is not coming.
I'm not entirely sure how Owen would react to this situation. He was under the impression the entire time that Ravis wanted to tell everyone else. Except him. So now I'm trying to process that.
Perhaps he was leading Owen around, testing him out.
Give him a minute.
Or
Give him a minute.
perhaps and I'm gonna be a bit salty here, like several times during Owen's little plans, he's, in the words of Piccolo, thought of almost everything.
Hi. Wow.
So if Ravis had lied to Owen about that,
No,
Lied?
He didn't lie. He never told a lie. Owen just hasn't understood him.
really, because that's not the way Owen would see it. Not even remote.
I see it that he kept saying he wanted to tell everyone, not just you. The wording's pretty clear there.
Yep, she's pretty much got it.
Anywho,
Again, that's not how Owen would have interpreted everything, and I'm still trying to process how Owen would react. So whether or not you decide to continue without him,
give him a minute. I'll be back.
If Owen doesn't come down here in 2 minutes, Amber's gonna stomp down there and fetch him.
Are we
I
going back
imagine we're going to
later?
spend the entire session in this house.
It's starting to feel that way, and I'm concerned because I got about 2.5 hours left. So
Wow, it's really. Wow, I didn't realize we've been in here that long.
We did a
either
lot
I
of role
come
playing
down
today.
there and fetch him, or he comes.
Yeah.
here
Why did
willingly.
I even bother making the other maps, guys? Gosh.
Well, I was about to head outside and wait for people, so that would have been one other map.
Okay, wait. Where is he? Is he in?
Apparently, he's in Faith Thurin. He is in Faith Thurin's room. If you wish to fetch him.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Actually,
Yeah. You see this
Last I
face? This is
saw
my
him-
salty face.
last time I saw him, he was in Rose's room.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how is Rose? How is her condition?
They've been keeping their head down.
She's still unconscious. Oh, there they are.
Are you sure she might be revived or woken before this fight?
To our knowledge, no.
We don't know what's caused her condition like this.
Unlike yours, it's not something we can easily reverse. Unfortunately.
We'll have to make do with what we have then.
Yeah.
Exactly.
John speaks Owen. Sorry. He requests all of us. That includes you. Otherwise, Amber's gonna come down and get you.
I imagine Amber would be able to throw Owen into the room as necessary, but it's not like Owen is going to make that effort himself.
He could jump.
I swear.
Like
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to process the way Owen would process.
I'm just saying, Owen. Better to do it the easy way than the more
Amber
complicated than the more complicated way.
I like my answer better.
I like this version. We can do this the easy way, Owen, or we can do this the really easy way.
At this point, I'm saying these things out of character, but
I know. I'm just saying. So was I.
Owen has just been completely outvoted and made a decision that he did not feel comfortable with. And now you're trying to force him to do something again in that same vein. Owen does not feel like moving or even saying anything at the moment.
Always the stubborn one.
So whether you decide to drag Owen in there and throw him across the wall, or you decide to start strategizing without him, that's your call.
Give me the word!
Give me a sec. Okay.
Give me the word!
Down, girl.
Okay.
Fuck, I always wanted to throw a dwarf.
Don't you mean toss?
Toss! Yes! I want to toss a dwarf.
Interesting bucket
Okay.
list you got there.
All right. John walks in and said, "I'll relay." I told him I'll relay the information. He's right now. We're on a time limit.
Fine. Then we'll. Fine. Then we'll.
Stubborn old
Fine.
stone.
Then we'll go to. Fine. He doesn't need to come to us. We'll go to him. It's best that he has all. That everyone has all the information and has it clear. We can't leave anyone out of this. And you're right. We are on a time limit.
Okay, so
All right. Walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Josh, how about you just move everybody for brevity's sake? This is getting really complicated.
I agree.
Yeah, just outside of Rose's room, so we can at least hear it. Thank you.
Whee!
All right. Now, since
hi,
I've been
Arkoth.
out. Robert
Dude.
thinks a second, he realizes mentions magic. Anyway, Ravis sent to the group. Now, since I've been out of it for a bit, I'm assuming that you've had things to discuss while I've been under. Probably best if I hear them now. And out of character, shall we just say, for brevity's sake, that they relay what was brought up when he was unconscious?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay, when it gets to Jalrum's little plan, Ravis turns to stare at him, and his left eye begins very violently twitching.
Which one, the drow plan or the?
No, not the drow plan.
Ow.
You wish to use an unborn child as part of your strategy. I'm surprised at you, Jalrum. I hadn't realized Simula had been such an influence.
Amber spits.
If it worked once, it'll work again.
Hannah!
Hana.
Not helping.
Hana Shushi.
Unfortunately, that plan has too many variables to safely rely upon. For your plan, Amber, It has merit behind it, but if you attack her, she'll have free reign to attack you back. And if you tried to taunt her, she'd know what was up. She'd just send one of her guards after you.
I wouldn't be. That wasn't... I was merely suggesting I stay behind and wait for the moment.
Novel plan, but unfortunately she just sent one of her minions after you.
She'd have to find me first.
Yeah,
True, but
Found us once.
it's still that little detail. And as for Owen's suggestion, I'm afraid you don't have a choice anymore. The Retrievers have made that clear. Lolth knows that you are coming. She knows that you are here now, and she'll be guarding the exit. Until Lolth is dead, you're not getting out of here.
So what can we do?
Alright. Ravis moves so that everyone can see and hear him. I cannot provide you some magic win button, but I do have some things I can offer. First of all, common drow strategy is to go for the throat. It is to find your target and attack it at its weakest point. And that is why is one of the reasons why we absolutely must not do that. Lolth is going to see it coming. She's going to make herself look vulnerable and look like a perfect target for attack. But as counterintuitive as it seems, and I cannot stress this enough, we cannot attack Lolth until all her guards, all her defenses have already been taken care of. I understand that it's going to be an arduous task, but trying to take on Lolth's guards and Lolth at the same time, that'll be suicide. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. That means you, and he turns to Ivan, and Owen are going to be very important. Your abilities to empower the party have saved our lives multiple times, and we are going to need that. So, I think we're going to need to spend the first phase of the fight playing defensively. Keep Ivan and Owen alive so they can make us as strong as possible. Then, hopefully, we can take out the rest of Lolth's guards and waste as little using as little of our resources as possible so we can save them for the Spider Queen herself. After that, you all know your strengths. You all know how to coordinate with each other. I will help you as best I can, but well, I don't think there's any more I can say that would not be telling you how to fight, and you don't need that at this point. I'm not going to pretend this will be easy, but... well, this is where we are.
Is there another way to win without fighting? Or will she always fight?
Once her guards are down, she will have no choice but to attack us. And honestly, it's best if we attack first. At least get the first hit in. Maybe weaken her.
But if she attacks us, then wouldn't that be breaking the Primeval Pact?
That is true. Actually, it is possible if we take out her guards that we could force her into a... I know that I cannot ask you to fight her for me. I realize that her death only benefits me, and you need a sign of faith, so here is it. The child is right. You don't need to kill Lolth. You will have to kill her guards. But once you do, well, she can't stop you from leaving to the next Slayer.
Unless she wants to die.
Exactly. That would, of course, mean that I would die, and she would be free to keep attacking her to keep tormenting my people, but, well, your mission would still be safe.
We made
We
a
won't
deal with
do
you,
that.
Ravis. We made a deal with you, Ravis.
We did.
And I wouldn't feel right turning my back to the Spider Queen. Not with
Then-
everything she has done.
Ravis
And
nods
kids-
and offers a smile.
Oh, geez.
Then it
And
seems
then-
that...
Ignore that
Amber also pitches in. She's also a supporter of Asmodeus. And anyone who supports Asmodeus is an enemy to us.
I think you misunderstood.
Wait, did I not?
What was
What?
that sense? What was that sense motive for?
I was trying to come up with a plan based on what Ravis was saying, but then blank on that one.
I think you misunderstood me, Ravis. I didn't mean win as in we just get out alive. I mean win as in dispose of her without having to fight, without having to... I was trying to see if there was a way to have her break the Primeval Pact without her knowing. They've all stressed very highly that that's pretty much one of the only ways that you can kill a god.
Would be these. A god can die in battle, it's just extremely difficult. That's why I wanted all of you. Because you may be the only ones who could pull off such a fate. As for the...
You weren't awake for Balzabul.
No, I was not, but you still won. It was difficult, but you still won. And as for the Primeval Pact, believe me, I've thought of that a lot myself, but the trick is how. That has always been the question, and I've thought of the same methods that you have, and there's always been that one little snag.
Could I be the baby again?
Hannah?
Hannah?
I will do... It's the only way I can think of.
You're not going anywhere, madam. Don't forget that you're grounded.
But you need...
Not an option.
Hannah.
It's not an option. They are right. It's not an option. Not just out of morals, and believe me, I would fully expect if I was even suggest that I'd be killed on the spot, regardless of any changes of heart. But more importantly, it actually won't work. Like I said, she'd know that she cannot kill you, and so she wouldn't attack you. She'd leave you to the mercy of her servants. Again, no matter what, for any of our plans to work, we need to kill her servants first.
No matter how you look at it, this woman is clever.
But if I stay here and something happens to you, Fairfarin, I'll be stuck here forever.
No, you won't. Your grandmother would see to that.
I meant in the manor.
No.
And I mean the same, your grandmother would see to that.
If I die, my spell will fail. You would be ejected from the manor regardless.
Rose too?
Rose too.
Now then, does anyone have any more questions or objections? Otherwise, the more we dawdle, the more time we give the Lolth to prepare. No offense.
None taken. You're quite correct.
Very well. Owen? You're important to this plan too. We will need your cooperation. If what you said about wanting to protect the others is true, now's your chance to prove it.
Doc.
I'm still here, but you have to remember my previous out-of-character statement.
Yeah.
I have... Well, you know how to deal with each other better than I do. Every time I've tried to force the issue or forced others to cooperate it, he looks at Amp, he has a sideways glance at Amber. Hasn't gone well.
Amber just lowers her head.
But I will say this. He will either need to remain here in this mansion or be with us 100%. We cannot afford half measures. Not at this stage. And personally, I prefer the latter to the former.
Who's breathing into the mic again?
Darth Vader?
Do I need to put it further up?
I don't know if it's you that
I think it's
time.
you.
I don't think. Okay, just checking.
You can't tell.
Whatever.
Wouldn't it have been me? Ugh.
Right. So, okay, Owen, decision time. Will he stay or will he go?
No one starts singing.
Why? Josh, you know what you did with that.
Set me up!
Yeah, realized at the moment I said it.
You set me up! No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
I will kick your butt. I've done it before. I will do it again.
Okay, so, but anyways, decision time. Are you staying or
Owen
leaving?
would not stay if everyone else is going.
All right, well.
Okay, it passed.
Is everyone fully prepared to leave?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then, squad, let's move out.
You're staying here, Hana. The manor will provide food while we're gone.
Alright. Just
Yeah, Amber rushes to Hana. Please do what she says.
I'll stay.
You won't follow.
I won't. I promise. Just she hands over her staff and Hubert. Take them. They'll protect you. Arkoth always said that.
Amber embraces her.
Don't lose them, but take them.
No, I won't. We'll take good care of them.
Hubert is magic. At least that's what Arkoth always says. He always keeps you safe.
All right.
Hana. Not Hana. Come here a moment.
Okay, let me get out of the way. There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Phaethon takes out the Grimoire of Virtue and hands it to Hana.
Hmm?
You're
What's
right. This is the spell book that contains the spell Sanctify the Wicked. If I don't make it back, I still want you to have a chance to not be trapped in Bator for eternity. Whoever has that bloody noise in the background, I'm going to assassinate you.
Hang on 1 second. It might be me, but I've been trying to block it. Hold on.
That significantly reduced it.
Cool. It
Yep.
was my can. Darn it.
Anyways,
I want you to keep this book with you. If I do die, you will still have a chance, regardless of whether or not I'm here to see it.
You better come back. All of you. I'd be mad if you don't.
I don't want you to get mad at me. But I can only promise that we'll do our best to come back to you.
I'll take care of Rose.
take care of Shiloh too. He could use some company.
Mm-hmm. Just come back. Don't do anything stupid, all of you.
With this
Amber-
group, I'm not going to make any promises, and I include myself in that.
Ember looks to Ravis. I'm sure somebody will conk me on the head.
Faye gives Hana one more hug before heading out.
All right.
Owen, look after them. I trust you.
Faye still has the door locked. So.
No, what's sugar helps the medicine.
So,
The door is still visibly locked.
yeah. All right, so
Faye waits for everybody to be there. Are we ready?
Yeah, but you wouldn't mind moving my character, Josh? It's just easier than if you do that than me trying to navigate.
Okie
Whatever,
dokie.
babe.
All right. Is Owen coming or no?
I already said that if everyone's leaving, then
Yep, there we go.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay. Faye waves her hand to undo the seal.
All right. You undo the steel and step out into Maladomini, right next to the port, where the river Styx is.
is this the end of the river Styx?
What?
Is this the end of the river Styx?
Oh no.
What?
No.
It's to the next layer. We're at the port for the next layer.
So what was all that earlier about Lolth blocking the way? We never had to leave the ship.
Ravis looks around. Oh. I had assumed with the urgency that you were already on Cania. My mistake.
No, we were.
Well, either way, we need to go through her.
True.
Well. All right. So, you move over to the ferryman. He puts out his bony fingers. You hand him the coin. He grasps it and gestures you to board the ship.
Loading.
All right. You continue your journey on the river. You continue your journey on the river Styx. The way the lavender mists dance across the dark river offer a small comfort in this moment of quiet. The dark shadow still looms under the boat, eyeing and studying you with its piercing yellow gaze.
Ravis, quick question. About
What's on your mind?
it's about Lolth. Does she technically qualify as a demon as well as a deity?
That power that you used. You're thinking to use it on her.
It only works if we're facing something that is demon-like, or it falls. It doesn't work on devils.
There is a possibility that it might work, but I would not rely on it.
I was only saying that because if it does work, then it'll be a great benefit to us on top of what we've already discussed. If it doesn't, well, we're in the same boat that we were to begin with. Mm.
All right.
Just
So, yes.
promise me you're not going to attack her, hoping that this power of yours will save you.
No, I'm gonna rely on the Primeval Pact and hope she attacks us.
Okay.
All right. You notice that your trips between layers are getting shorter and shorter as you go further and further down, and this little trek is almost nearly over, only after about a half hour of travel.
Oh.
Oof.
All right. And you also hear ringing coming from the scrying orb.
Who was? Oh, right. Owen, you have the orb.
I don't think that he'd be answering it.
We may
Are
as
you
well.
just putting Owen in a coma at this point?
Jal puts his asks for the scrying orb.
Okay, so is anybody doing anything?
I asked Owen if I can have the scrying orb.
Contemplating.
We don't have a lot of time. We're almost at the edge.
We don't, but I'm trying to think whether he could hand it to Jalarum or toss it over the side.
We gotta do it.
I was kind of worried that was going to be one of his options.
I kind of preferred we have a little bit of advantage.
I thought that the whole point we had Ravis with us was the advantage.
Every
We're already-
advantage.
That's one of them.
Next layer.
Out of character. He's saying this, out of character.
Yeah.
I am saying this out of character, yeah. Owen would not be talking at this point. But yeah, the whole reason Ravis is here with us is because we needed his advantage. And we're already going through this next layer under the protection of a contract. And I'm trying to think, if Ravis was the reason,
Yeah.
and would Owen even consider any point in having Imula be a part of the conversation?
Any and all advantages that we can get would be helpful. We're staring down the arrow shaft of fighting a goddess. I would like to take advantage of every opportunity possible.
Besides, she may have information that could potentially drastically alter things or give us an avenue that we may not have considered.
And if she decides to be snarky, then we can throw the orb over the side.
I quite like the sound of that.
Then maybe I should talk? Because both of you are going to give her sass?
Well,
Go ahead, Jalarum.
I don't know if anyone is supposed to be giving her sass right now.
No one's giving her sass.
Either way,
Boy,
I suggest
you're a
not
New York baby too. Why you think the way her talk has just got to be sass?
Either way, I agree with the rest of them. It's best that we hear what she has to say. And if it is nonsense, we can ignore it. But otherwise, it may actually be something of use. As much as it pains me to admit it, she has been very helpful to us. Utterly annoying, but very helpful.
Right. Okay. So Owen can hold the orb out.
And carefully, I'll take it from the top and listen in. All right, answer it.
All right. You see Simula and her mocking smile. Oh, goody, goody gumdrops. You actually let him out. Now your journey will be so much easier.
Took a bit of convincing, but... Yeah, what do you got?
Well, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you fight Lolth. That's more Ravis's area of expertise. But I do know that Lolth will not play fair. Be prepared for this to hurt, physically and emotionally. And if I may, I recommend you bundle up because Caniel will be cold, cold, cold.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Sir Quad of Elements.
All right, then.
Toodles.
Click.
Okay, I guess we're snuggling together for warmth.
Debate. I don't trust Owen throwing this over. Here, Ravis.
Ravis easily catches the orb. Thank you. So, I suppose until we get there, is there anything else anyone wishes to say or needs to say?
Ooh, excuse me. No, it's just
Cell phones don't count. Turn that off.
I was actually thinking the same thing. I was going to power that off.
You need to change that alarm, dude.
Not an alarm, it was a message.
Anyway,
no, I got nothing. I just hoping the best.
Oh, I was muted.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Who muted me?
I did because you were talking in the background.
Oh, sorry. I was like, why can nobody hear me? I was yelling into the mic.
resolved.
Amber was suggesting, well, you could all. She says this with a really big hopeful tone because she doesn't like the cold. You could all ride on top of my back. Win-win. Y'all stay warm and you keep me warm.
Are you large enough to carry us all? Even actually, no, not a good. I understand the sentiment, but not a good idea. The only form you have large enough to carry us is your berserk form, I believe it's called. And as I understand, you can only maintain that for a limited period of time. And afterwards, you're incredibly weakened. So I prefer you save that until it's absolutely necessary.
Ivan jumps on Amber's back and is like, "I don't take up much room."
You can carry it. You can carry Ivan, just not the entire group.
Right. Well,
like I said, we're going to conserve as much strength as we can.
Right.
Understood.
Not gonna go all out.
No, and then Amber, has to Ravis.
Yes.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I think she's trying to
apologize. That.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
For being a stupid, cowardly, arrogant, ignorant. You're right. I was wrong.
And I'm a stubborn, self-righteous, overly aggressive moron. So, I guess we're both even on that.
Well then, you land on the shores, and as you take steps through the mist, the air becomes more brisk and biting. The fog never seems to dissipate. Rather, the whiteness in front of you never seems to actually disappear. Wind rushes you, blowing under your clothes and stabbing your skin. Dotted across your view like so many signposts are the half-buried icy corpses of foolish intruders who thought they could survive these Arctic rigors. Welcome to Cania.
I want to say until hell freezes over, but I didn't think that would be literally.
Actually, to the Vikings, hell was a frozen wasteland.
Yep.
Did not know this.
And in Dante's Inferno, the final layer of hell was a frozen lake.
Well, that I did remember. I thought that was just from the book. You know,
No,
didn't expect it here too as a cliche, but well, okay, it's not a cliche.
Anyway.
So, by the way, everyone, y'all take 39 damage from the infernal cold.
I have endure elements.
Faithurin, do you think you can?
I mean, I have a circlet of endure elements. I don't have the spell.
Owen, Faithurin, Ivan, do you think you could make this a little easier for us?
I could try.
I don't.
Do what you can.
Hold on. Okay, first I took my damage. I have this equipment. What does my equipment do? I have Blood Flame Ring that protects me from flame. Shoot. Holding, music box, bracelet, Oh,
I don't know if I have anything.
Like my character, but I do have an Endure Elements spell.
That works.
You have that?
It's a level 1.
I think you've had it the whole time.
I think I picked it up later.
Yep. Josh, you're gonna need to adjust my hit points because I think I can do it myself because I don't have Ravis.
Do y'all hear any
model.
music?
No.
No.
I think you're good.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Me either.
Just
That's
checking.
what it's supposed to be.
Anyway,
Oh, I have a question. DM question.
Yep.
If I turn into a rat and hide in Ivan's clothes, would that protect me?
No.
Darn.
Oh, dang, that would have been cute.
That would have been
It is that cold.
It is
Wow.
that cold.
Like,
Oh
making
no.
yourself smaller would probably make it even worse.
Speaking of which,
Well, not if she snuggles in my pocket.
hey, come on! He said he was casting Endure Elements.
Well,
but he didn't.
yeah, he did
He
it.
almost
can't
dead.
on this screen. That's
I'm
not
almost
fair.
dead now.
He can't on this screen. That's not fair, Josh.
Okay, Ivan's about to die.
I'm
Well,
almost dead. That's almost on my entire health. That's 69 plus 95. Yeah, I've only got like
Hey, Josh, how about you undo it from that screen and then they can actually cast protection from elements?
Yeah, because
I've
we
been
can't cast on that screen. That one's not fair.
Yeah,
that-
I literally just said it's like you're gonna have to adjust my hit points because I can't since I don't have access to Ravis's icon.
Also, I've been watching.
You can. Okay. One at a time. One at a time. Okay.
Okay.
One, Ravis, you can adjust your hit points from the character sheet. You don't have to do it from a token. Yes.
Yeah. Go to character
how I
sheets and
always
pick
do
Oh,
your
it.
thing.
And two, Owen said I could cast it. He didn't say he did cast it.
And he's been on his character sheet waiting to press the button for the last
No,
like
I
3
pushed
minutes.
Once, it says you attempted to use a roll command looking for the value of selected token, but no token was
All right.
selected.
Well, I wasn't
Yeah,
looking
so he
at,
did
well,
try to cast.
Okay, hang on. Guys. Okay, I didn't see that because I wasn't looking at the chat. I'm looking at my own thing.
Mhm.
It's on. Unfortunately, it doesn't show up on everyone's chat. It shows up in the Google Hangouts, though.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I only have 2 screens, and one of my screens is holding my notes, and the other one's holding the board.
Gotcha.
So
Okay, so
please don't bite my neck off.
We
No,
won't.
I almost
But-
made a really bad joke.
But I guess the question is, could we ignore those last points taken?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, in a sec, let's see.
Okay.
Fairthorn shouldn't have taken any points because she's got Endure Elements as equipment.
Cool.
Don't say that in this level.
Endure Elements only works on one person.
I see. I wasn't aware of that.
Well, I'm gonna die.
The target is creature touched.
Okay. In that case, I have to cast it a whole bunch of times.
Yes.
Will you stop that?
Mute
Well-
your phone.
Oh yeah,
Well-
I'm muted.
Well, in that case, can we ignore the second 30 points that were taken?
Yes.
I don't think we-
can.
Okay, so Ivan, you only lost 39.
Okay, then I'm still like at half health. I'm okay.
Okay. So, all right.
I'm looking through my spells too to see if I've got anything that could help.
So yes. So yes, Owen individually goes to each person and touches them, giving them endure elements.
Sweet.
I'm going to state
That also means that you're all cursed with bad luck.
I don't need the spell though.
Well, yeah, you don't.
Okay, so everybody else but Faye.
Wait, can I use remove curse?
It's not a curse.
It-
What?
Yeah.
This is Owen's thing. That's not how it works.
Doesn't count. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Well, it's either Ivan dies and then we slowly die, or we get a little bad luck.
Yeah.
I hope everybody
Arg.
takes one step forward, slips on the ice, and falls on their faces.
Oh,
All right.
Let us hope that's it.
As you walk along the frozen wastelands, you see Mephistopheles sitting on the edge of a crevice.
Heck,
As
wait.
you, yeah. So none of you can hear any of the music going on?
No, I'm sorry.
It doesn't show anything on in the jukebox.
Nope.
Yeah,
Sorry.
not hearing a thing.
There.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Whoa, okay.
Yep, I got it.
There we go. There we go.
But
That's great.
I don't
No, I
know
do.
where our
Okay.
models are.
Epic background.
Down right, down right.
Epic background, by the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yes, as you approach, he turns around, looking at you with the bright yellow holes of his eyes. He stands up and reaches into the snow, picking some up and forming it into a ball. He smirks and throws it at Phaethurin. Roll reflex save.
Oh, come on! Click! That's not the right tab. Fragger, fragger.
Stats. Let's roll it again.
No, I don't.
No, just Phaethurin.
Just pay.
All right. It flows. Phaethurin dodges out of the way, and it hits Amber in the face harmlessly.
Hey!
No, wait. No, wait. This is actually a good thing. Amber, you just had a bit of bad luck there.
Oh.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
So yes. He looks at, he just kind of giggles at you. Sorry, I could not resist.
Rather childish, but I can understand the need to have fun in a place like this.
Yeah, his smile falters. Oh no, I'm not going to tell you everything, but he just looks off wistfully in the distance. Soon I won't be able to enjoy small things like that. I'm just trying to get it in as much as I can.
Why is my little Dominai too much for you?
No, but I'm not going. As I said, I'm not going to tell you everything. But you wish to end Lolth, and I am here to tell you where she is. He points off in the distance. You see that really, really large glacier that will take you all day to traverse? It's on the other side of that. Third chasm on the right in the lowest valley facing my palace. It has an ice bridge. You can't miss it.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Oh, well.
But you feel the endure elements on you, and you're glad that the stabbing frigid wind has been reduced to a mere nippy chill. I'd recommend staying away from the crevices. There are other holes around them that you won't be able to see.
Understood.
That means I'm in front. Great.
Yeah. All right. All right, and then he just looks at you and says, "Ta-ta."
Strange man, that one.
Yep. Better get going.
I almost wish Fiona were here. Her fire would surely help to keep us warm.
I mean, I have fire, but
You're limited on how much you can use your breath in a day, though, aren't you?
would it even work against Lolth?
Oh, we don't know if we don't try.
Yes.
It seems to be very strong.
Wait,
Amber's ears perked up at Ravis. What? Come again?
An ant is minuscule compared to a human. Their bites still sting.
Every little bit helps, in other words.
Precisely.
Okay.
All right. So you continue trekking across the icy frozen wasteland. Jalaram, I'm gonna have to ask you to roll a search check.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and add +5 for the trap stuff, so give me a sec.
Yep.
26.
You do detect, like, you have seen like a couple chasms that you could very well have fallen into. You're lucky that you're so perceptive.
Uh-huh.
If you wouldn't mind, I just want to quickly use the bathroom.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, actually, thought just occurred. He takes out the snake rope. Have a tow line just in case.
Ooh.
Not a bad idea.
Very
Snake.
smart.
Okay, come at it, Snaky.
I like that idea.
All right.
I
so,
still hate
alright,
that
so-
name, John.
So you pull out the snake. So you pull out Snaky, and he immediately ties little bowline knots around each of your waists. So that way, so you don't lose each other in the snowstorm. And if one of you falls, well, you can.
You
We can all work
Well, let's
together.
all fall together.
Yep.
Don't let it be me that falls in.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
a
well, you
problem.
can. Well, if Amber falls in something, she can fly out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. And
That's
I can
true.
climb out. I'm a great climber. And I can fly.
And if she drags everyone down with her, she could just climb out.
That's true.
Anyways,
Okay.
so
I believe she can fly.
Please stop.
no.
Yeah. Anyway.
Please stop.
All right, so you met after a long, depressing, frigid day. You managed to get to the other side of the giant iceberg that looks like a mountain.
I feel like this was supposed to be a dungeon, and our role playing kind of nixed that.
And as you look around, you see an impressive citadel nestling comfortably into the side of this giant glacier.
Oh, that's pretty.
Immaculately
That is
carved from black ice. Bright bits
Also
of
kind of
light
ominous.
and jets of fire shoot out from the windows and towers.
Wow.
That's quite impressive.
Ice Queen, eat your heart out.
I knew somebody was gonna say it.
Sorry.
All right.
At least nobody's saying. I'm happy about that.
So we're frozen in awe.
No, stop.
You look over and you see the crevice that Mephistopheles was referencing.
I guess Owen stayed with Hana, huh?
No.
No, he's right here.
Oh,
I don't see him.
To your right.
To the right.
I legitimately do not see him.
I see him.
I see him. There he is. He's with us.
I seriously don't see him, and dragging my mouse over everyone didn't let me pick him up.
You're the only one who
He
does
should
it.
be right below you, in the tower right below you.
Yeah, he's literally between you and Ravis.
Yeah, and then go hangouts. We can see him.
Yeah. There he is.
It doesn't matter.
It
It doesn't matter. Never
All
mind.
right. Let's go.
may just be taking a
All
little
right,
time to look.
so you see it. You see the crevice. You look over, and it immediately fades into darkness. It is impossible to tell how far down the bottom is.
Jeez. John looks to his leaf bags. Like, I don't think even these are gonna help. But yeah, what the heck? Eats one. So what? Eats one of the rain leaves.
Ray and leaves.
Ravis grips the handle of his sword tightly.
Are you expecting an ambush?
Yes, Jalarum?
Like, I'm just saying, are you expecting an ambush?
I'm always expecting an ambush, but no, it's just...
This is
It's
it.
finally it.
That's the Underdark?
Yeah, no, the Underdark is where I live, but this is the layer of Lolth. This may be my chance to save my people once and for all.
We're with you.
I cannot help but be a little bit tense.
We're all a little bit tense.
Then let's hope we channel that well.
All right. So, how are you gonna get down?
Well,
Theron, do you have Featherfall?
I do. I was just thinking the same thing.
oh,
What? You wanted to jump?
no, Amber folds her wings back.
Were you thinking you could fly us up and down individually?
I was thinking I could parachute us all down.
Wings don't work that way.
Yeah,
How
those
do
are
you
more
know?
for.
You're not a dragon.
I don't think.
No, but I know how physics work.
How do you know? You lived in medieval ages. I'm joking.
Anywho.
Oh
Anyways.
boy. Okay.
There's so many problems.
Okay. So.
Oh, just waiting on you, Cass.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm derping.
Okay, Featherfall, up to 16 medium-sized objects or creatures. Amber's a large creature, so that means she's gonna have to shrink.
No, actually, that's fine.
Amber has wings.
Oh,
She can glide down.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll glide down.
Yeah. Okay. Duration until landing. So, as far down as this goes, you can technically fall infinitely.
Should I be the first to go? Awfully dark down there.
Might actually be a good idea.
I was gonna say, would you feel better if you had a little bit of light?
Oh, you're gonna cast Dancing Lights?
Yeah, maybe to guide her down so that she doesn't hit anything on the way down.
Okay. That'd be nice.
That is a fantastic idea.
Thank you.
Yes,
okay.
please.
Okay, so Theron, her haze of violet light surrounds the recipients as their fall suddenly becomes slow and gentle as a feather's. Ivan, you start playing your lute, and familiar tiny little orbs burst out from it and float in front of Amber.
Good. That should light your way, my love.
My heart. Amber blushes and does a leap of faith. Wings out.
I'm sure she appreciates the sentiment, but the rest of us need to be able to live through this experience too, Ivan.
But I saved one for us.
Cannonball.
All right.
Okay.
So Amber dives down. Ivan's dancing lights leading her way, and if the situation weren't so tense and they weren't on a mission, you would probably call these crevices beautiful, almost as if they were sculpted.
Ooh.
You land. It's like, and it appears that the distance down was only deceptively far, as it only takes you about 10 minutes to hit ground. Now that would be lethal if it were not there, but you thought it was a lot bigger.
So it's not bigger on the inside.
Okay, so had they followed me down? Or am I the only one that's down?
You would have to probably come back and report to us.
At first you were the only. Yes, you are the only one down, and you have found the bottom.
Okay, so I call up, guys. It's not as deep as it looks.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
Try to fall away.
Now or never.
Theron grips onto Jalarum's arm.
Geronimo, I suppose.
All right, so I'm gonna have to ask Jalarum to roll a reflex save.
Okay. Oh man, I'm on the wrong tab. Oh, not one. 34. Oh wow, almost perfect too.
As you step on the edge of the crevice, the ground accidentally gives way and you immediately jump back.
Whoa, hang on.
And it starts tumbling down. Amber, you need to roll a reflex save.
Oh no!
Oh no, not Roxwell, everyone dies.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on.
Technically, it's Ice Falls. Everyone dies in this
Shut
case.
up! Shh. Golly.
Good gracious.
Oh.
Oh, it's not too bad.
It doesn't land on your head, but it lands on your tail, and I'm going to need to ask you to roll a 4d8.
Ouch.
4d8. Ouch.
Yep. Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
That's not as bad as it could.
So yeah, a giant ice block has landed on your tail, and they can all hear, kind of pinning her tail, and they can all hear Amber's shrieks coming from the bottom.
Ow, 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 ow.
Amber!
Are you okay?
Okay, that's
Who
it.
did that? It's not funny.
Okay,
I'm-
I'm jumping. Faye goes to jump down.
Oh, I suggest everyone
Ravis follows behind her.
Okay.
My tail.
Relax, I got it.
Are you okay?
I'll be there in a second.
All right, you land down. You land down at the bottom of the crevice, and you see Amber just kind of like kind of panicking and clawing at something because like the pain is just not making her think straight.
Oh, no.
Amber, calm.
No. Imagine that this is on your toe, Faye. That's what it feels like.
I can fix this. Relax. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll. Okay. I take out the wand of moderate healing and use it.
Well, get the ice block off her tail first.
Get that ice block off my tail.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. How big is that ice block?
Can we use mage hand to lift it up?
It's pretty big. It's like a giant boulder. So,
Okay, so mage hand.
Owen, we might need you for this.
okay, so mage hand it.
Oh, we can mage hand it. Okay, good.
I can imagine like Amber is
Mage hand
cartoon.
can't lift more than 10 pounds.
I'm imagining Amber's cartoon running in place.
There's also the you had the floating disc.
Yeah, that's a better idea. I keep scrolling past it.
Or you could try to smash the boulder.
Just realized I
Okay,
spoke
Well, the
so-
shark might
Yep.
hit her.
Okay, so a 3-foot little with a wave of her hand and a few muttered words, Fainjura conjures up a shining disc of violet light and slowly slides it under the rock, in between the rock and Amber's tail, and lifts up the rock and then just gently moves it over.
Oh,
Are you okay?
thank you.
Okay.
Ow.
I'm using the wand of moderate healing. How much? What do I roll for that?
Where's that? Okay, moderate healing, cure moderate wounds. That is 2d8 plus your plus 10.
There you go, 23.
Oh,
Wow,
well,
even
thank you.
Nice.
I am
Wow.
not complaining.